Irish movement, Irish literary revival. The Irish movement, also called the Irish literary revival or Celtic revival, was an important literary movement that began in the late 19th century and continued into the early 20th century. It aimed to revive Irish culture, language, folklore, myth, history, and national identity through literature. The movement gave Ireland a distinct literary voice and encouraged writers to celebrate their own traditions instead of simply following English literature. Definition: the Irish movement was a literary and cultural movement that revived Irish national identity by promoting Irish myth, legend, folklore, history, language, and tradition through poetry, drama, and prose. Why did the Irish movement begin? Ireland was under British rule, and many Irish people felt that their culture and identity were being lost. Writers wanted to preserve Irish traditions, folklore, and history. They wished to create a national literature that reflected the spirit of Ireland. The movement became closely connected with Irish nationalism and cultural pride. Main objectives: to revive Irish literature and culture, to preserve Irish myths, legends, and folklore, to encourage national pride and patriotism, to promote Irish language and traditions, to establish a unique Irish literary identity, to free Irish literature from excessive English influence. Characteristics of the Irish movement: revival of Celtic myths and legends, use of Irish folklore and traditional stories, celebration of Irish history and heroes, a strong sense of nationalism, love for Irish landscapes and rural life, symbolism and imagination, blend of religion with mythology, rich poetic language, focus on ordinary Irish people and their struggles. Irish drama: a new trend in modern English drama was introduced by Irish dramatists who greatly contributed to the Celtic revival. Important features of Irish drama include realistic characters, natural dialogue, themes based on Irish society, national identity, social problems, dreams, hopes, and aspirations of the Irish people, blend of realism and symbolism. Major writers of the Irish movement: W.B. Yeats, leader of the Irish literary revival, Nobel Prize winner 1923, revived the Irish myths and legends, founded the Irish literary theatre, famous works: The Wind Among the Reeds, The Tower, The Countess Kathleen. J.M. Finch, famous Irish dramatist, wrote realistic plays based on rural Irish life, used local dialect and folk traditions. Famous work: The Playboy of the Western World, Riders to the Celia. Gregory, co-founder of the Irish literary theatre, collected Irish folklore and legends, promoted Irish drama. Famous work: Gods and Fighting Men. C. O'Casey wrote realistic social dramas focused on poverty, politics, and ordinary people. Famous work: Juno and the Peacock, The Plough and the Stars. Importance of the Irish movement: revived Irish culture and literature, preserved Irish myth, folklore, and legend, inspired national pride, made Irish literature internationally famous, developed modern Irish drama, influenced English literature worldwide, strengthened Irish cultural identity. Exam-oriented point, also known as the Irish literary revival or Celtic revival, began in the 19th century, revived Irish culture, language, folklore, myths, and history, promoted Irish nationalism and cultural identity.